In yesterday's video, we played Need for Speed Unbound and had an actual great time. I actually was really impressed and surprised with how great the Need for Speed is at first glance. I personally, the only racing game I've enjoyed over the last 5 to 8, maybe even 10 years have been Forza Horizon. So, yeah, that was really not shocking, but it was really refreshing to experience an arcade racer that didn't force you to play a certain way, has great customizability, and allowed me to basically do my own thing. Now, of course, as I put more hours into that game, I'm probably going to start developing a few issues and things of that nature. But today we're playing The Crew 2, as you can see from the title, and I went into this game and, nostalgic me, I played this game. I played the first one basically when it first came out. I think I actually played the beta and stuff, things of that nature. The second one I ended up playing, I forgot how I got it, nonetheless. And then it was about $20 a few months ago. So I immediately grabbed it. I was like, yo, The Crew 2 is awesome, things of that nature. So I messed around with it a little bit back then when I first bought it. And today I booted it back up because I wrote it down for the 22nd day of Foxmas, this series I'm doing where I'm uploading every single day at 5 p.m. Eastern. Every day, 31 days, 29 different games, at least. Well, it will be 28 at this point unless I change it. But yeah, things of that nature. So we'll boot it up The Crew 2, and I was expecting to have a decent time. So they recently added PvP. I thought PvP was in the game the whole time, or maybe the update's old and I just missed it because I haven't been playing the game. So I jumped into the Summit Live or whatever they call it, and I don't know what I'm expecting. I just wanted to see potential. So we get in there and we get a hypercar race, and I was kind of confused. I was like, maybe there's a rental car I can use, because as far as I know in this game, I don't own a freaking hypercar. So we get in there, and it's the race you should be seeing in the background, and I immediately recognize an issue that I have with Forza. You get in the lobby, and we were in matchmaking for at least a minute or 30 seconds or so, which admittedly isn't that long a time when you say it, but given other games, we couldn't fill up the 8-man lobby, or is it 8 or 12? Either way, we couldn't find 8 players to doing PvP to fill up the lobby. We only had 3 people. And then after this race, you'll see you get a minute timer, and we get a decent bit into it, and absolutely nobody else joins. So I was like, okay, the number one issue here is if I want to do PvP, because I'm at a point with racing games to where PvE, the campaign, is relatively boring, or at least it's not worth commentating over. It's just gotta just fuck around, drive, grind, right? So that's boring. I want to do PvP. Well, one, it looks like it's going to be a pain in the ass to find servers. Not only is that to find servers, given this game is based on level ups and things of that nature, you upgrade your car until you reach the max set level for its car rank or whatever, or its car category. There's also planes and things of that nature, but I don't care about those. So there's that. So you're going to run into lobbies to where people this one isn't doing it, but I can foresee the issue before it happens. You're going to run into lobbies where people have not only maxed out cars, but probably the best / most broken car in said category already maxed out. There's going to be people like me who just drive whatever they feel like, and then there's going to be the people who drive their favorite cars no matter how competitive it is. And the issue you run in with this, which is an issue I have with Forza and why I stopped playing it, is when you get in these PvP lobbies, I get these situations to where I'm in 5th place and I'm 15 seconds what did I just say? I'm in 5th place and I'm 8, 10, 15 seconds away from 6th through 12th, and the people in front of me, the other 4 people in front of me are 8, 10, 12 seconds ahead of me. So I'm in this weird pocket to where I'm not getting any competitive races, because I'm kind of in the middle of, I'm better than half the lobby to the point where they can't even keep up with me, and the other half of the lobby, whether they're better than me or not, they either understand the builds better, they understand the meta better, or blatantly they're just good and have better cars. They're also burning me. So I'm basically just at this point free roaming on a guided course at that point. And I can see that happening here. And then I also was driving this, and the driving was a little weird, you know. If you're seeing it, it felt like the cars were really snappy, and I like snappy driving in video games. But the problem is when it's only snappy, like there's no subtlety to the movement. I can't, you know, do a nice little bank. You know, I can't bank left or right. It's either you snap or nothing, snap or crash, right? So I was trying to do that and I couldn't do it, and it was really punishing on the narrow roads. So nonetheless, I decided, I was like, I'm gonna attempt to grind a little bit, do some races, and get my favorite car in the game to see if it performs better. I need to get 200k to do that, and after 2 races I was like, I don't really want to play this anymore. So then I was like, what can I do? What's the redemption here? I wanted to test the theory. So I switch over to the grip cars, the touring car category, and I do a race there. And the driving significantly better, significantly suits my style far better than what the street racing was. Well, I was like, okay, well, let's see if this game can save itself, and let's see if I can do touring car races. And from what I see right now, someone might be able to tell me in the comments or whatever, but the only race you can do, or the only PvP you can do, is in the street racing hypercar category. You can't PvP for anything else, and I really hope that's untrue. I really hope I just looked in the wrong area. But street racing is cool and all, but you know what I'm saying, like, to me personally, the touring cars were better to drive, but everybody's favorite car is going to be in the street drift categories and things of that nature. So yeah, I came in to play the Crew 2 and I expected to have a nice fun PvP experience, but I came in here and I'm just like, yo, this is missing something, you know, and it's missing things. Of course they can fix the thing to where you can get touring cars and whatever for PvP, or maybe I just went to the wrong answer, but you can't fix the core of the game, which is maxing out your cars, and the fact that some people are going to know what's the best cars in the said category, what's the right upgrades, and this, that, and the third, which is a cool cat and mouse game, but there's just going to be that issue to where there's the gap situation. So yeah, that's all I got to say for the Crew 2. I'm gonna go ahead and close this one here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We're gonna get back to I believe we got PvP videos coming back up, like FPS videos scheduled. So yeah, hopefully you catch the video tomorrow. Hopefully I can stream today. If not, I'll stream eventually. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for this one. Until we meet in the comments or the next video, remember, MV Mac is we up next, sponsored by Atari, and
joint will be hopping. The octopus said the same thing to Yoshi. It's about being patient, picking your moment. So snap out a bit. You can't let a couple of losses blow you off course. You don't have to win now, just someday. Slow and steady wins the race, right? Well, it kills the octopus.